Well, I mean, you're doing your thing has like way more on it than mine does.
I switched it to something called Magical Library.
Probably still does way more shit than base. Also, Opera GX is still like takes up as much RAM as Chrome, unless you go into the settings.
Yeah, yeah, like the limiter.
Okay. Uh, as per the recap for last session, you guys decided to follow the crow into the mountains, had your fucking morbing time,
It's Morbid time.
killed a bunch of kobolds, and then fought some big sharks. Had a fun time with that. And then went to the forest and, found a guy in a tree and just said fuck that, and now you're back in the mountains.
Hey, give me like a split second. I'm gonna run grab food because they just told me food's done. I'll be right back.
Yep.
So we went to like here.
Yeah, basically I think the path you guys followed last session went like this, back this way, back here to there. And I think y'all long rested right here.
So should we go?
So
Should we go like here? God damn it. Or here?
because the only thing I remember y'all talking about last session besides whether or not to turn her into a werewolf was going back to town and getting this powder shit you were looking for, hopefully trying to find it.
Oh, the powdered silver.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm fine with going towards that doctor coat thing you said.
I said one more time. Where was that?
Oh, it's fine.
Huh?
To the right.
Oh, like, or up here.
I'm not on that screen. Sorry, I'm trying to fix it. This way. You can probably have this just speak louder at this direction.
Huh?
Speak louder in that direction.
Um,
So I guess we continue following that scent. The vague one.
We'll say it only cost you like one tile of like difficult terrain, so I think you'd still be able to move 4. And from here, do you guys want to go up or down?
Whichever way the smell is stronger, probably.
Somebody roll me survival, whoever wants to do it.
Say Den go for it. Pretty sure he has the highest.
Okay, yeah, from where you're at, you're able to pick up a much better scent after like sniffing like around for a little bit.
Up, down,
And
directions it come from.
You guys speak like more clearly at this if you want to hear.
I said up, down. What direction is the smell coming from?
down. But you guys are like right in about the general area of where you get like a strong smell. So let me find my other fucking thing here. Wherever it's at. Gotta dig through all my bullshit.
You're telling me we smell the boy?
No.
The doctor.
The doctor.
Oh. I heard a different smell.
Oh, there it is. I don't know if this still has. Yeah, I need to get rid of those. Okay, yeah, hold on. That's not the. That may not be the right one then.
I don't know right now.
Sorry. I'm trying to find my RAM map. Oh well. I'll just use this one then. As y'all are following the like river stream back down towards the city and following the smell, you guys happen upon a cart that has been smashed to bits. You can see from a distance. And there's stuff scattered on the ground, and there appear to be like holes kind of like scattered throughout the area.
Interesting. Well, we may have found him.
No, that is not the right time. Sorry.
We found him, guys. Do-do-do-do-do.
I guess that'll do. Fuck it. I'm not gonna dig through all the music. Oh, but yeah. You guys do see the car. What would you like to do? There's a bunch of shit scattered on the ground, and there are. Picture the skeletons as bodies, because they're supposed to be bodies. Unfortunately, I couldn't find the other map for this shit.
Oh, damn, what's when they were bones?
I will say, as like from the distance you can see that they are torn to shreds. There are bones like sticking out for sure. There's a lot of meat missing on the bodies. But yeah.
Can I determine cause of death with a medicine check?
Yeah, go ahead and give me a, that is not what I wanted to do. Okay.
Nat 20.
Judging by the mark on their body, and you see multiple bite marks where there are not visible chunks of meat missing, you can determine these are snake bites.
Mm,
And lots
Snakes.
of them.
Lots of snakes. How big are the snakes?
Judging from the bite size, there's a bunch of little ones, and there seems to be a like pair of really big ones.
What I miss?
Apparently, these guys were killed by snakes.
Jordan, are you doing anything specific when you get to these holes?
I forgot that I was muted. I'm putting caltrips down every hole.
Okay.
So anything that is trying to come out of those holes has to make a dexterity saving throw, and it takes a damage.
Okay, if you would have said that, like if you weren't muted, as soon as you would have thrown something down this first hole, because I know that's the one you went to.
Yeah.
Let me. Fuck, how did I do that? I guess I just have to do it like that. No? No, that's not how I do it. Okay. Yeah, as soon as you go to, like, throw something, you would hear a hissing sound, and something's gonna try to strike at you, so...
Bring it.
I have to actually drag him on the map to be able to access his character sheet.
Why did it have to be motherfucking snakes?
On planes?
I've had it with these motherfucking snakes in these motherfucking holes.
I'm assuming a 24 hits here.
Let's see. Yes.
I need you to make a con save.
I'm good at those. 21.
You take 4 poison damage. I know you don't have to take the piercing, so 4 poison.
Okay.
As you guys see Jordan like throw some metal things down the hole, a snake like latches out and bites him in the shoulder. So that would be roll initiative.
When
no,
you
the
say
snake has a silver drill.
metal things, what did he throw in?
They're called caltrops. They're supposed to limit movement. Also, what is the save for a caltrop? Because I'll have the snake.
It's 15 dex.
I'll have the snake make it. Oh, okay. That's not
I got my shovel. I can try to close some of these holes.
I only have a +1. Honestly, that's probably the move here.
Damn, why is it before us?
Is it crit?
It's
Oh,
also a snake. It's super dexterous.
did
It's
it
a
crit?
snake.
Awesome.
Yeah, 24.
Where the fuck did my other one go?
Just
Still in the
check your
hole.
butt.
Would these little metal things that you shot down in the hole happen to be like shrapnel leaving?
Nuts.
Unlikely, unless something else exploded them.
Yeah,
It's like the I think it's like Critical Role animated show where they have like the one-eyed trouser snake. It's like he like takes his belt off and throws it on the ground and it becomes a snake with an eye patch.
Nope. I only watched the first episode of this show.
No, it's a good show.
Why are you not letting me open this thing? Sheet up. Hold on, I'm gonna refresh real quick. It's not letting me open up damn character sheet. Roll 20.
Disappointed.
Well, like all I'm trying to do is change it so I can actually make a dex save. Cause for like a uh like calculated thing, if it doesn't have like any extra pluses to its like dex or whatever, do you just click the like the dex thing?
Yeah. There's no like thing for initiative. You just do the dex roll.
No, you hit the dice.
Well, no, like when you make an NPC, there's the actual stats that you can click down here, and then
Yeah,
they
if
have
they
the
don't, if you don't add a bonus to the, if you don't give it like a special initiative or like dexterity saving throw thing, then you just roll dex because it's the same number.
oh,
If they're not proficient in it, then they don't get any extra bonus or anything. So
he got a 9, so
Good.
whatever the fuck.
Caltrop to bitch.
This is just 1 point of damage, right?
Yes, but their speed is reduced by 10 feet until they heal.
Has this thing been making noise?
No,
It
did
started
not.
hissing after I dumped sharp metal rocks on its head.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
basically,
it did hiss.
he threw the thing in there. It hit him. It sprung up and bit him in the shoulder, and that's what started this. But
Yeah,
it took.
so
Okay.
it was
Let me
required
know
to
if
do
it starts
noise.
making any sounds at any point.
I mean, it's making sounds. It's hissing.
Okay. Like, okay. So, like, it's making aggressive noises.
Oh yeah, it's not happy. It just got stabbed with a sharp metal object. It's
Turn it inside out.
so it's the giant poisonous snake's turn. Since you're the closest, Jordan, let me put him. He's just gonna try to bite you again.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's not gonna hit.
No, a 9 will miss. Now that I know it's there, I'm ready.
Just catch it.
And that is the end of its turn. And surprisingly, for it being called the giant snake, it's only a medium fucking creature.
Well, snakes are small.
Oh, giant snake is medium.
Yeah, literally the name is giant poisonous snake, medium
Well,
beast.
a regular poisonous snake in D&D is a tiny creature, so
Yeah, I mean,
it's 2 sizes bigger.
but you're up, Vex, and it only has 1 attack. So that reminds me.
Ba, 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 ba. She's just like muttering, counting movement. What else?
Since
Little
I'm
f-
behind it, do I get sneak attack or no?
Would she
Uh,
get sneak attack?
since you have an ally within 5 feet, it doesn't really matter if you're behind it or not. As long as anybody's within 5 feet of it, you always get sneak.
I love how that's become like a standardized table
Yeah.
rule for like almost every table I've ever played at.
Well, because if you
Right.
don't do that, the fucking people like rogues get screwed, man.
No, they don't. They have bonus action hide. They can still do that every turn. They just have to use their bonus action to set it up. One of, or not one of their bonus action, I guess. I'm thinking of the only option for rogue in Baldur's Gate.
Oh, why the? Oh yeah, that does hit. By the way, you can roll damage.
I don't know. I use bonus action dash.
Bonus action dash is pretty tasty, but I mean, if you're being like a long range sneak attack person,
I use it to like steal shit because you, or like run through the
Oh well.
Githyanki thing because you just like invisibility or run through a whole chamber.
oh, I'm not talking about in Baldur's Gate. I mean like in D&D.
Yeah.
Poisonous snake. Okay. So Caltrop does 1 damage, right?
Yeah, only one.
Okay. So that'd be 10. How would you like to kill it? Because that first hit fucking kills it. It only, it only has 11 HP.
I'll just chop its head off.
Okay. It is le dead.
Man, I had so intricate of a plan of what I was gonna do, and that ruined it. Like
Don't
I was
don't
gonna
drop your
cast.
guard. There's apparently a shit ton of small ones too.
Yeah.
Um,
As that one drops back down and the hole dead, you guys can hear from. You can see 4 holes around you. You guys can hear a good amount of hissing and stuff coming from under the ground. There's definitely movement, but you
He
can't see
becomes
anything.
he becomes a hydra. It just grows 2 heads.
Oh god.
Uh, but yeah. What else would you like to do, Vexen?
Well, since I can't see another enemy,
No,
I,
you cannot.
I guess I'm just gonna like move one away from this hole.
I mean,
And
not
that's
not unless you're willing to hop down in said hole. Then you could probably
Nope.
see somebody.
I'm not willing to do that.
Okay, Jordan, you're up.
Yeah, I have a couple of things of oil for my lantern. I'm gonna drop one in the hole and then firebolt.
Okay. And you said this is oil for your lantern, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
it's like burnable lantern
Yeah.
oil.
Too bad you don't have Greek oil.
Unfortunately, yeah.
So that'll doing that whole combination will take bonus action and action to throw that shit down there and light it on fire.
Yeah. Whole
But
turn for that.
yeah, as soon as you do it, like it lights up and the flames are burning. Go ahead and roll me 2d6.
Fell into a burning ring of fire.
Alrighty.
Goes down.
7.
In the flames. Right.
Argwin, you're up.
I can like barely hear you over this music.
Yeah, I'm
Just
turning it down.
you can change your own volumes too.
At least I think you can change your own volumes.
Like you can turn him up by right clicking him, and then you can also turn the music on the thing on your side down.
Where's the music coming from?
Roll 20.
Oh, okay.
It's underneath the jukebox. I think you may have to go to the sound settings though, and go to audio video.
Yeah, Roll 20 is real fucky about other people in the DM doing the fucking music.
Well, like you can do whatever, and then like everyone has their own volume thing as well.
See, I asked about that before, and people told me I was crazy for thinking that.
Well, it's not in the jukebox; it's in the settings cogwheel underneath audio video.
But the Beast, though, what are you doing? I don't know if she's here.
Oh, okay, so sorry, I was listening to what you guys were saying. I was going to do this anyway, so I guess I'll go ahead while I'm not being attacked and do it. I'm gonna hit speak with animals, and I'm gonna listen to the hissing. What do I hear?
Yeah, become 1,000 snakes for us.
The closest hole, you hear a bunch of shouts about like fire, hot, burning, and a few shouts about one of their brother snakes being killed.
Oni-chan died.
But that's what you would be able to hear from there, because that's the one you're closest to. The other ones you would probably have to get a little bit closer to.
About how many? Like, can I discern about how many voices I'm hearing, or is there too many to understand?
It's kind of hard to define that because I don't know how technically many there are in this because it doesn't say. For the sake of it, we'll say... I'll say there's probably 6 voices since it has, I guess, that many. Yeah, because it doesn't give me any information on how many actually there are in a group.
So they're sworn. This is what you're saying.
Maybe.
We are surrounded, guys, by snakes. So I'll just let everybody know that. There are tons of them inside the holes.
There's 3 more holes. I got 2 more bottles of oil.
I got a shovel.
Are we pulling them out, or are we going in after them? Because it seems like it'd be better to get them out here.
I mean, we only need the bodies. We don't really care about the snakes. They just tried to fight me.
I mean, to be fair...
So I dropped the sun on them.
You think if I played my bagpipes, does that count as an action? I can't do that. I was going to say just lure them out to the horrible sound. Like, play really badly.
Well, in Baldur's Gate, you can do that after you've done your other stuff in combat.
Oh yeah, just perform for no reason.
Yeah, I mean, you
Yeah.
can just say you start playing, I mean, but that's not really going to do anything. They'll definitely hear the noise, but they're already on, like, from what you can hear with your speak with animals, it sounds like they're coming up regardless, because at least for sure over here, they saw one of their people fall back down without a head, and now there's fire.
And now they just hear "Stolen forever," and then loud bagpipes.
Yeah, just battle music. I'm just getting ready to throw out some Bardicans. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and throw one. Who's coming up next? after the? Wait, who's
That would be Den.
when is the turn for the rest?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna just give it to Din for now. Give him a bardic inspiration. For whatever happens
Your
to you,
voice.
for future purposes.
So technically speaking, thaumaturgy works on a didgeridoo.
Okay.
That is how a didgeridoo works.
Would that apply in this situation?
If you had a didgeridoo, yes.
What would happen if we had this combo?
Oh, it becomes
It would just be louder.
3 times as loud. And it's already really loud.
Think I could do that, but also do like dissonant whispers using it?
Let's see. Maybe.
Back in just a second.
Does that count as vocal?
You're a bard, so I think you could use instruments to count spells. So
Does that mean it would amplify the spell in any way, you think?
I think it just make it loud. Just really loud whisper.
Yeah.
So what are you doing, Den, since you moved down there?
I just want to like mold earth, close the hole.
Okay, click mold earth for me real quick.
I didn't fucking input that thing. It's a custom spell. It's from your shovel, bro.
Oh yeah, I'll look it up so I can make sure. Mold-
It's like a 5-foot square.
Oh, I know it's a 5-foot square. I was trying to. 1 inch, 5-foot square.
Okay, Yorick.
Okay, yeah, you'll be able to close up that hole.
That's my action and movement.
I think you started about like right there.
Yeah. The most I could do is like grow big. I don't think I want to do that yet. So I'm done. Did you hear me?
Yeah, I heard you.
No. Okay.
Sorry, I'm just fixing something because apparently it didn't end like I wanted it to.
The mic I'm currently using like sometimes shorts out if I like touch the wire wrong, so I was just making sure.
As you do like close up the hole you're above, there was a bunch of hissing below it. You can no longer hear the hissing, so you assume whatever was there can no longer come up. So
Okay.
let me copy. Okay, next to you guys over here, coming through the fire, taking the damage, because you just threw that shit down on top of them. You see a swarm of snakes pop up. Look like that.
Nice.
And
The Killer King.
they're still above half, so they get this one. Does an 18 hit you?
I'm back. I assume that's hitting me.
Yeah.
Yes, because you're the closest to the hole.
Yes, it does.
3 piercing and make a con save.
Easy. 24.
Take half of... Take 6 poison damage.
Easy.
these things aren't gonna. Yeah, they're gonna use their action to try to go through the dirt or make a hole in the dirt, and no, that's not enough. Then the dirt you're next to begins to like move a little bit, but it still seems solid. It seems like something
Yeah.
below is trying to like dig their way through.
Get fucked. You don't have a burrow speed.
Yeah, they have a fucking -1 to strength.
Yeah. I was wondering, like, how the fuck do they make these holes, but I think.
Oh, you're about to find out as coming from the furthest hole, you see that emerge. Big boy.
So another one of the ones that were.
Damn, boy,
Yeah,
thick.
bigger one.
This one, compared to the other one that you killed, the smaller one, looks to be a different shade of green.
Okay.
So you can assume even if it's a snake, it might not be the same breed,
Okay.
but it is going to use its action to dash because it cannot go that far without doing that. At least not far enough to get there. But that's where it's going to end in its turn. But you are up, Vexen.
The snake has sprung upon you.
18.
Yes, that will hit.
Just the 8.
Yeah, just a hit. I actually have to keep track of this one's health because it has a little bit more health pool than the other one.
I can't remember.
You can bonus action.
This is not the one that I. Right.
No.
Okay.
That'll hit. Another 8.
Then you're
That'll miss.
But all you have to try.
Yeah. Just trying to I can take a bonus action to disengage.
You already used your bonus action to follow attack.
Oh, okay. That was the cunning action.
Yeah, that's a monk bonus action call out.
But I have cunning action as well.
Yeah, but you can only use one bonus action per turn.
Oh, okay.
We all wish we could stack
Well,
bonus actions.
I don't want.
If only Thief actually got 2 bonus actions.
Bro, if they change that, then it'd be like one of the better classes in Rogue.
Right. Well, I don't want to take opportunity attack. So. It's in there.
Jordan.
Oh
What?
It's your go.
yeah.
Oh.
By the way, Jordan, you're back down to I think it's 25% because I don't think you casted the spell after you turned into a potted plant last time.
I don't think so either. But good, because I'm now casting a spell.
Do.
65.
No,
I
it
guess that doesn't go off.
No, it doesn't go off.
I'm gonna use my blade of shadow that I summoned to stab this snake.
Snake.
Yeah, this snake's. But I was just saying it without the bracket S, close bracket.
I know, I'm just joking. But yeah, go ahead and hit it. Or try to.
Oh, 12.
Sadly,
I
that
rolled a
misses.
4. I rolled a 4. I have a +8.
That misses, sadly. Yeah, as you swing, like
Yeah, well,
all the snakes kind of just duck down at the same time.
yeah. Yep. Yeah, I just can't do anything here. Other than that,
Are you not gonna use your?
He's already done it.
yeah, that's turn.
Okay, Arguin, you're up.
How far away do you have to be from something to bite it? Right next to it?
Yeah.
Yeah, within 5 feet.
Okay, so if I use something as a, if I use
Oh, you could have bitten
this
it.
along with the speak with
I could
animals,
not
I
have.
should be going right
Why
now.
not? You'd not have
And
Because I had to
would I
cast
still
a
be able to
spell.
move towards
bites with your attack action.
the snakes? Or if I do the actor thing, would I be able to turn into a werewolf?
Okay.
Or
So what are you trying to do with this
so
actor
I can
thing?
turn into a werewolf. So, I was going to use this one speak with animals, and I was going to try and deceive the snakes into being, I guess, more fearful. And I was gonna make a decision based on what would happen with that, whether or not I wanted to move closer, or whether or not I wanted to do do an actual spell
Well, if you're trying to...
based on how they responded. But I wanted to know if I could move after I do this.
Yeah, you can, but the whole thing is, to make them more fearful, you need to, instead of deception, you need to roll an intimidation check. To try to intimidate them, that would make them...
Oh, okay.
But what would you like to do to try to intimidate the snakes?
I would basically, because I've been listening to them making sounds, I'm going to try and not only speak to them because now they can understand me, but try and mimic the sounds that they're making to sound like a snake and try and make them believe that we're really bad and that there's other snakes around them telling them to run. So I'd be like, "Run, brothers, run! No, stop, don't!" And just yelling at them and making sounds to run away to try and get them to flee. And if not, I would use either move forward and attack or use Destiny Whispers.
Okay,
Just
so...
gotta know how that.
She needs to know how the intimidation works out.
I'll say with a 9, I think they find it a little bit hard to believe that, they find it weird that you can, speak to them, but at the same time, with a 9, they're not that intimidated. Here, just for the sake of it. Okay, yeah, roll. Okay, so they got double 3s, even though they have a... Oh, it's a -4. I thought this was a +4. Okay, yeah. They got double 3s. Being in range, this group of snakes would be the only, the big snake seems very unfazed. It's not even paying attention to you, but the little snakes all look at you and they
Sorry, my headphones being stupid. Okay.
But yeah, they look fearful of you, Elizabeth, saying that. Some of them look like they might run on their turn. I'll say, for the sake of it, probably half the swarm is gonna leave.
Okay, well then my next action is going to be to run over to the big snake and I'm gonna turn into a. I guess is it half?
It is a strength-based attack that you're proficient in. Damage is a D8.
But yeah, if you're transforming right now mid-fight, into hybrid, you would take your action to do that, so you'd have to wait till next turn. At least that's what it says.
Yeah, it's like the.
Okay, I guess I'll be done then because I don't think there's anything else I can do because if that was my action.
Okay, then to you. You currently see your rest of your party getting accosted by snakes.
Mold earth on that hole. Range of 30 feet.
Can mold earth?
Yeah, it says it has a range of 30 feet.
Oh no! I was saying, can it be like? Can you throw the dirt on something that's occupying space? Question mark.
It just says fits within a 5-foot cube. Manipulate one of the following ways. Deposit it 5 feet away. The movement doesn't have enough force to cause damage, but it'll be there. It'll just be covered in it.
Okay.
Just bury them.
For the sake of it, I'll say I'll have. Since half the swarm's wanting to leave and the other half's wanting to stay, I'll just roll 2 dex saves and see if anything gets out. Okay. The group that is leaving ends up like over here. They're gonna swiftly exit. And the other, we'll say, with a 17, that group, one of the 3 remaining gets shoved underground. The other 2 manage to, they're like caught in the dirt, but they're still above.
Okie doke. I'm done.
Okay. Roll another strength check for those fuckers with a 4. Nope. They're still not able to get and for these 2 that are left, since they can still reach you, Jordan, they're gonna try to bite. Does an 18 hit you?
Oh, yes.
Oh. No, he didn't have shield.
Make another con save.
Oh gosh, I'm dying. Excuse me. Erdine.
That passes. I think it's just 1 poison damage at that point. As half,
Nothing can touch me. I'm invincible.
as half the group leaves and the other half stays and fights. And Big Snake's turn. Yeah, since she's the only one that hit him, he's gonna focus on her. He's going to try to constrict. I'm assuming 21 hits.
Yep.
And you are grappled by the snake as it wraps and coils itself around you.
Just Vixen.
Silvery barbs.
Okay, silvery barbs.
What does that do again?
Make them reroll.
My wild surge goes off. 63.
so that's still a 20.
Damn.
Went down 1.
Well, you get advantage on something now, so you can get advantage on that to roll against it.
Okay, 63.
Me?
You can't do anything until your turn.
I need you to pick somebody within 60 feet of you, just one person.
What?
Me,
Jordan.
myself.
Yourself? Okay.
Yeah.
You feel a surge of magic come over you. You feel like you could run a marathon right now.
Let's go.
You have haste casted on yourself.
Let's go. Let's fucking go.
Free haste.
That's huge.
What does haste do?
A lot.
I get an extra action, more move speed.
Huh?
I think whenever it
You
stops
can
being
roll
on me,
change
it makes
Get out of
me
it on your turn as an action.
really
or
slow,
you can,
though.
try to
You
attack
get
it while it's
lethargic. I
holding
think
on
it
you.
skips over you or
But
something.
you get like disadvantage on the
Like one
attack or
turn.
something like that.
What am I trying to roll again?
Is she asking what she can do while she's
acrobatics, more
grappled?
athletic.
Yeah.
So basically, you can still attack it if you want to. It's just at disadvantage, or you can try to break out. You do have advantage thanks to silvery barbs, at least for
one thing.
Yeah, one of those.
What would I use if I tried to get out?
And you can do acrobatics or athletics.
Yeah, either one.
Okay.
It's just versus his
23.
his strength. Yeah.
Oh,
You
my
got
AC
10.
goes up.
It says his escape DC is 16 on his thing.
Oh yeah, sorry. Okay, yeah. So yeah, you still do get out.
Okay.
Let's go.
You can't use your action.
I can't?
No, that's your action to get out.
Oh. But I can still use that.
Yes.
Does an 18 hit?
Yes.
Yeah.
And you do get a sneak attack because she's within 5 feet of the snake.
So, 14.
That's 14, okay.
Do I still get my bite or no?
No.
I think for the bite you have to do your action as the
Yeah,
attack action.
it's a multi-attack action.
I mean, it's looking pretty hurt. You've done a good chunk of damage to it. I'll say that much.
Okay.
Jordan, you're up.
Yes.
Haste.
Haste werewolf. I'm gonna swing my shadow blades at this thing. 16.
That hits.
7 psychic damage.
Yep, yeah.
Then I'm gonna.
Out of the 2 remaining snakes that are up top, you swipe one of the heads off of one of them. Only one remains.
Still here though?
Yep, still there.
Okay, then I'm gonna bite the other one. Oh god. 8.
No, that does not hit.
Okay. Well, I'll use my second action. Thanks to haste. 18.
That'll hit.
3 psychic. Sadness.
It is still standing.
Did you get another bite?
One to bite.
Yep, that'll hit.
7 piercing.
How would you like to kill it? Because that is the remaining snake up top.
Just crush it.
I'll just rip its head off. And then throw it back into the pit to continue to cook.
The pit is currently covered with dirt. Unfortunately, Den closed that hole.
Oh, okay.
I've closed the 2 closest holes.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Let me Since that fire's still going on down there. Oh yeah, that other snake down there's dead. He fell back in the fire.
I need to mark off the caltrips and one of the oil things before I completely forget about that. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 25. And I'll end it there.
Okay. Arguin, you're up.
I end it here because I can't go that far.
Yeah, you can. You have double movement. Your movement speed is doubled while you're hasted.
Oh yeah, that's the first one. I was skipping that line. That 1 comma.
Technically, you could go a lot further.
Lizard Beastar, what would you like to do?
The big one's still alive?
Yes. Very much so.
Hurt, but alive.
Jesus, I think you
yeah.
fucked up there.
I don't think you have a plus
I
9.
don't think I did this right.
It hits. You can bite God.
Yeah, I don't think there should be a plus 15 in there.
17 to hit.
7. Yeah, that would hit.
Roll damage, see what it comes out.
Well, at least that's
it says
alright.
it's
Yeah, I had D8 plus 2. You crit on damage.
Here, let me see if I can fix the bite.
Do you
real
have like a
quick.
dagger or something too?
Yeah, okay.
Wait, I think she has like a scimitar. You can make your scimitar attack with the bite. You don't have to do one or the other.
What do you mean a scimitar? What does that mean?
Whatever you have like a rapier or something like that.
If you have like
Yeah.
another form of melee attack, you do that first, and then you can do the bite at the same time. Because
Okay, I fixed your bite
Oh,
for
okay.
you.
Thank you.
But the
I
8,
honestly think it was better the way it was.
yeah, you would think that. No.
Yes, I would. Also, fix the bite attack.
Look out! The snake has a silver grill.
Yeah, that 8 would not hit.
Oh, it has
unfortunately.
silver braces.
The snake just randomly gets legendary actions.
He has silvered scales. He can constrict you with silver damage.
Would a snake with braces do bludgeoning damage instead of piercing on its bite attack?
Probably. Anything else on your turn, Elizabeth?
No, because that was all my actions, and I would have to just do, no, I don't think I could rune cast anything in the time span that we have here. Actually, I guess I could. No, I couldn't have done this while using bite, right?
You could have done that then bite, right?
I mean,
Wait.
But you can't do it now.
Sorry, I don't know how the abilities work now that I'm a werewolf.
Yeah, when you hit a creature with a weapon, bite is a weapon attack. So yeah, you would be able to use a bardic to do 2d6.
But it wouldn't, it wouldn't have hit anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered.
No, like your bite that hit.
I could have used that on it. Is it too late?
go ahead.
It's up there.
Go ahead and do it.
Now that I know that I can, I didn't realize I could.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
that effect is like a thing that like after your attack hits, you can just choose to add the damage.
Okay. It is certainly looking worse for wear now.
I'm done. I think that's all I can do. Unless, have you used your bardic inspiration there, buddy boy, back there?
No, I still have it.
He's yet to attack.
I've just been burying.
She hasn't broken free, right?
I have.
Yeah, she got out.
Okay. I don't think we need a bardic inspiration for this. I think we got this. I'm good.
Den, you're up.
Boo 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 boo.
Die, motherfucker. Oh.
Damn. Right. Damn.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I can't hit shit.
Jesus.
Does a 16 hit?
Well, no, because you are flanking, you would have had 10, 13.
Okay.
But now, with an 18 and a 21, yeah, those will hit, so.
Yeah.
Why did he get to go twice?
Action surge.
He did action first.
So basically, as a fighter, you can just say, hey, I get another action, just cause. But then it goes on.
And he got to do that twice?
No.
The action
Just
that
the bottom
he
one there,
searches
so
the battle
7.
axe, the fight is an additional thing because of being a werewolf.
So 10 damage.
The only, like, okay, say Jordan, for example. The only reason he's got 2 actions is because he's got a spell on him right now from his Wild Surge thing.
Gotcha.
As a fighter, he gets Action Surge, and he can only use it one time
Once
at lower...
it's your rest.
Yeah, one time at lower levels and twice at, like, later levels. But that's way later.
Not for me. I'm a cleric.
Why did my damage mess up like that? That's not what I put. Minus that. Okay. As you swing your axe and bite into it, how would you like to kill it? Cause that puts it into
10
negative.
damage counter.
That puts it back into -3.
Okay. I guess I'll just like teleport behind it and then bite its head off.
I mean, it's got a pretty big head.
He's got a big mouth.
Partway through,
I bite the rest of the way through after the axe chop.
Okay.
The axe didn't quite do it. I'm not used to this shovel yet.
It's like as you do that, its body flails up, spraying blood on the ground, and then flops down next to the severed head. And combat is over. And as combat ends, you guys see from like another like far off hole, like a bunch of snakes just like kind of slither out and head in the opposite direction of you guys.
I'm like, fuck this shit.
Yeah, that's right. Get the fuck out of here, bitches. What is this cart over here, guys?
Yeah,
wow.
I want to check out the cart and see what we can get.
Yeah.
And the dead body.
Wow. I'd
Those
like
snakes
to
can
observe
understand
this.
their shit talking, which is funny.
But I will say, judging from like, because Den got a natural 20 on doing a medicine check on the dead bodies. Judging from the dead bodies in the cart, you can assume what damaged the cart and fucked it up so bad was the big snake that was able to like probably constrict around it.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other snakes kind of did their jobs.
Is there any links?
What's this? What these letters in here?
Okay. With a 19 investigation. As you search the like back of the cart, you find a bunch of medical documents and a doctor's bag that is full of like different kind of we'll say doctor tools like scalpels, bone saw, stuff like that, along with a few vials of like different kind of liquids, not very big vials, and they're not labeled.
Take it all. Worst case scenario, we can sell them.
What is the doctor? Is the doctor's name on here at all? And do we know the name of the doctor we're after?
Let me see if I.
What if we just take the rest of the meat off of these skeletons and then we bring the skeleton and be like, yo, here.
Why are we taking the meat off of them, firstly?
Because then they wouldn't be able to tell us if it's that person or not. And like, if they can't prove it, like.
The doctor's bag was with it, so it has to be him.
But that's what I'm asking. Do we know the doctor's name, and does this have like anything that would identify him in these documents? I guess he's figuring that out.
I didn't have a name for him up until this point. On the back of the bag, it would say Dr. Evergreen.
Is that our guy?
If you looked on the handout thing that you guys were ripped off the like the side the quest board, yeah.
Show me Dr. Evergreen.
It would have said Dr. Evergreen.
Yeah, guys, we fucking found him. Get this shit and let's go home. I need a shower and I'm tired of this shit.
Yeah, Steve.
And let's go steal
it's
silver.
The top answer, Dr. Evergreen.
As she's like searching the cart back there, there's another bag right here, and you guys see like the bag start to rustle.
Oh no. A rustling. Grab it.
You grabbed a bag.
Grabbed a bag.
You hear like a clucking noise coming from the bag.
Fucking chicken? Hold on, can I still talk to animals right now?
Doesn't that last like 10 minutes?
10 minutes, yeah. Am I still able to?
It would still be active.
Excuse me, hello, who's in there?
Well, since you can actually still hear it, I forgot about it. You, Elizabeth, out of everybody would hear. Oh, the hissing finally stopped. I heard of all the fighting. Is anybody out there? Can somebody let me out of this bag? It just, if everybody else, it's just a bunch of clucking. Do you open the bag?
Sure. She'll have to tell me to open the bag, but.
Okay, so, sorry, I keep forgetting I have push to talk on. First I'm going to ask, are you going to hurt us if I open this bag?
There's a pause, and then you get a response back of, I don't see how I could hurt you. I'm a chicken.
It's a really self-aware chicken.
You never know, okay? You're the one locked in the bag, dude. Okay, I'm gonna open this. I swear to God. Any wrong moves out of you, and I got a dagger. I'm just gonna stab you. What are you doing inside this bag?
You get like the whole conversation back and forth is just like, essentially speaking with animals, she's just making a bunch of clucking noises back in response to the clucking from the bag.
I assumed we would hear her speaking in common, and then we would just hear the chicken like clucking back at her.
I'm saying for the sake of this.
Bark.
I'm saying for the sake of this, that's how I'll speak with animals works.
I like that. It's pretty fun.
You get like
Okay.
when you talk to it like
Back to my questioning of the chicken. Who put you in this bag and why are you here?
I mean, nobody put me in this bag. I got in this bag when the snakes attacked us.
Okay, why was a chicken with the doctor?
How did you trap yourself in a bag?
Right.
Well, I mean, if
Yeah,
I
and
was
how did
traveling
the
on the
bag get
road and
trapped?
I
How
wanted
did you
food,
trap
I'd get a
yourself
chicken
in
for
this
eggs.
bag?
I trapped myself in the bag so the snakes couldn't get to me.
Okay, how was a chicken able to trap themselves inside of a bag?
Like, I understand getting in the bag, but how did it get closed or locked so
Yeah,
that you couldn't get
chicken,
out?
answer my questions.
As you can see, like on there's a latch on the outside, and from what he's about to tell you, there's a latch on the inside, and it may have been a little bit hard at first getting used to the body, but I was able to do it eventually. While my
He said getting used to the body. It's clearly not
Wait,
actually
hold on,
chicken.
hold on, hold
well,
on,
no,
chicken
while
boy
while he
thing.
says while my compatriots, who I assume because there wasn't a lot of noise for a while, are dead.
Excuse me, you wouldn't happen to have been a human by chance before you were a chicken, would you?
Yes.
Okay, alright, so you
Were
wouldn't
you
happen
the
to have
doctor?
known a doctor, would you?
Well, I am a doctor, so
Oh my god, you, thank god, I'm kidding you. Do you mind if you just hang out inside of this bag while we take you back to town? We were coming here to look for you, my good sir. Hold on, guys, we found the goddamn doctor!
well, I
Is he
mean,
the chicken?
I would prefer not to stay in the bag. I am very hungry. I've been trapped in here for a couple days.
Okay, I open up the bag and I let them out, and I like put my rations out, and I like open them up. Here you go. Go ahead and eat. Anybody got any water on them? I don't think I have any with me.
Yeah,
This is the
Is he
doctor.
the
Doctor,
chicken?
meet everybody.
as you
Yeah, the
guys,
doctor's the chicken.
as she like opens the bag, you guys just see a chicken like just clucking around next to an empty bottle of something in the bag, and it hops out.
How on earth did you become to be a chicken, sir?
Well, if you read the bottle in there, I had a shape change potion with like, I guess you could say, an extended duration to it for
Great, great, great.
emergency situations. And
I'm
as
assuming
you can clearly see, like the chicken just kind of like twirls around. Uh, yeah, this was kind of not unexpected.
Okay. All right. Give me 1 second, sir, chicken. Guys, can we move out of earshot of the chicken for a moment?
I'm hungry. When we plug in that thing?
Okay, I just want to be out of earshot of said chicken, because I want to talk about how long is it until the full moon is, and are we going to murder this chicken?
And are we going to murder the chicken? It's not murder. It's eating.
Well,
It's butchery.
I'm just asking questions that the whole group's thinking about. We've got a chicken, you know, we've got
We
a
have other
long
bodies in a
journey.
doctor's
We have other
coat.
body. Yeah, we have lots of options here. What's the right one? The old me would have said we definitely don't eat the chicken. The new me
We're thinking
could be
about it.
persuaded. Maybe get you guys just hanging out over there talking about this in front of the chicken, yelling across the
You
field.
still haven't transformed on a full moon yet, and you're already wanting to Just indiscriminately slaughter.
I'm not saying slaughter. You guys brought it up first. I was just gonna talk about the full moon and all that away from the chicken, so they didn't hear us and get suspicious. And then whenever we go on a murderous rampage, but when we go back to
it can't understand
gallery,
the common. It can only understand when you talk to it.
I mean, as far
Well,
as
we
you
don't
know
that.
I mean, as far as you know, you've heard her shout that the chicken is the doctor, but you might assume she also might just be crazy. So who knows?
I mean, I was holding the bag, so I'm assuming that I would have saw the potion.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Is there another potion that could transform him back?
No, there's not another vial in there. He said that whatever he drew, like, from what I guess she would have told you, he said the thing had an extended duration, but he had already been
How
in the
long would it
bag.
last?
He had already been in the bag for like a few days, so you don't know when it's gonna wear off.
Does he?
Yeah, does he know?
I asked him when the potion wears off.
Sir Chicken, how long do you think that this potion will last?
He's currently like pecking where you threw down the rations for him and drinking the water. He's like, I'm not quite sure. The guy who sold it to me did not really say. But
Is there
You're
any
just
more of
taking
the potion?
random ass potions.
He
Who
drank it
sold
all.
this shit to you?
It's empty.
Okay, guys, he chugged this shit and doesn't know
This
when the
says
fuck.
serving size 1 tablespoon.
He's supposed to be a doctor, and he just did that.
Anybody up for some Kentucky fried? We don't know what Kentucky is. Some backwoods fried chicken.
Backwoods fried chicken. I love tobacco wrapped chicken.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you don't know what fucking fried chicken is.
Wait, they can't
We're
fry
about to
stuff.
learn.
They haven't discovered oil yet.
What do you mean? No, we don't know what fried chicken is.
To be fair, it took them a long time to figure that shit out.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever like heard any like medieval kind of like type stories in fantasy where it's like, oh my god, fried chicken.
I don't need fried chicken. I'll put a stick through his butthole and spit roast him.
Damn.
The Colonel's secret recipe.
I understand her right now.
The Colonel's secret recipe: peg the chicken.
Do we remember on the reward paper or whatever? Did it say that it would pay us more if he was alive?
We can pay more if he's alive.
I don't know. Let me
Or
look
is it
at
like
the page.
equal pay whether he's dead or alive?
That is important here.
It is very important.
It is probably the most important question to ask.
As I worded it, and I'm not going to change it, it says, pay for bringing him back alive, 300 GP. Same pay if he is already dead and you're able to bring back the body.
Got it. So
this is a morale question.
We just eat the chicken, we bring it back, and we said we found him like this, and we know he turned himself into a chicken because he wrote it
shoot
down.
him with an arrow and say we were hunting, and it turned into the doctor when he died.
What if it does turn back into him and then we're just got a human body? Okay, I think I'm against it now because I don't think I'm hungry enough to eat a human.
Traditionally, things change their shape back when they die. So as soon as we go to kill it, it'll just turn into a guy.
We like cut its throat and hang it upside down, and it just turns back into a person.
Go back to let's take one of these dead bodies, sell the dead body to them as the doctor, then sell the chicken to the butcher.
Wait, no, why don't we bring the dead body back? Say it's the doctor, leave town again, and then come back immediately and be like, holy cow, we hunted a chicken and it turned into the doctor. I guess we were wrong. 300 gold,
or
please.
we could just take them back and try and reunite them. I mean, why we got murder them if it's not going to benefit us other than murdering them? I just don't see the point at this point.
You also gotta think of it this way. Even though you're evilly aligned, that doesn't mean you have to do stupid things that might
You
get
don't
you
have to do
caught.
evil things.
You
Yeah.
basically
Yeah,
you gotta
this
put it like this.
most rational point here, if we're gonna be dealing with the human body, would be to carry him.
You just keep him a chicken, carry him.
Does this bag have a thing on it, like to loop it
A
over my
latch.
shoulder?
No, it doesn't have a thing to loop it over your shoulder. It's got like the two little straps that you can, lift by hand. You can put it like on your shoulder, but it'll be like right under your armpit. It's not something that hangs way down next to your waist.
I mean, I have rope. We can change that.
Yeah, I mean, you can do that if you would like to.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's get in the bag whenever you're finished, Doctor, and we will escort you back to town. There are people waiting for you.
He like finishes pecking the stuff and then like does that little chicken thing where they like try to take off and fly, but it's just more or less him just getting some traction to jump back into the bag.
Wait, before we put him back in the bag, can I try something really quick?
Sure, go for it.
I want to grab the doctor chicken by the back of the head and put his beak into the dirt. And then I want to draw a line from the beak, just like away from him.
I know
which,
exactly what you're trying to do.
Yeah, I want to see if that works on human and chicken form.
What?
Taco, whoa. D20 it. Sure, it works.
Sick. Now we just need polymorph and we can hypnotize a dragon.
I don't think
Wait,
that's how
what?
that works. So basically,
I'm so confused.
because chicken brains are so small and undeveloped, if you lay them face down into the dirt where their eyes are able to see in front of them, you draw a line, the chicken will pass out. Their body will go limp until you like move them away.
They don't
from
pass out. They're like so focused on the line because it's like not normal in their like sight recognition that they just like become entranced by a straight line that's like right in front of their faces, and then they just go limp. But if you like get rid of the line, they'll wake up and peck you.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. What does this mean for taming dragons?
Yeah.
We can turn a dragon into a chicken, and then you just hold its head down and draw a line out, and then now it's not going to move for the next however long the line is still there.
Ooh, we
And
need
it's
to get
still a
the
chicken.
doctor as an extra reward. We need to make this doctor give us this potion to transform a dragon, because that's on the list of to-do things.
There is no potion left. He drank it all.
We make that. He doesn't go home unless he makes it for us.
He didn't make it for himself. He bought it off
Bought
somebody.
it.
Oh shit! Fuck! Damn.
He's not no apothecary. He's a doctor.
Right,
Well,
he
I
just
need
drinks a
info.
potion that has extended polymorph on it. Like,
If she told you everything he said, he bought it for emergencies, and this is the first time he's ever
Where?
used
Where?
it.
Who?
Yeah, where did he buy it from?
What's the person's name? That did they look like? What time frame? What moon stance? Everything
like-
he remembers.
what was their astrology sign?
He's like,
What
it
is
was
his
just
McDonald's order?
It was just some apothecary. Like, I met. He tries to think back, like I don't know, a month or two ago before I came here.
You infuriate me, chicken. You make it really hard to do the right thing.
When we're in wolf.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm so half werewolf.
You gotta remember, there are like these people who like built the place that the town that you're in. They've been here for about like 6, 7 months or some shit like that. And
Ooh,
not everybody's been here for that whole time, but people did start showing up.
So this town's 7 months old.
Yes.
Look at the
what do
little
we do
baby
about the fact
town.
that the chicken saw us as werewolves?
Well, does it know? Did it see you? Is it afraid
I
of you
mean,
for
I
any
never.
particular reason?
I
I don't
mean,
know. I,
I will give her the opportunity to say if she was in hybrid or regular form, because
Well, I think she
I would.
specifically turned into
I
I
hybrid
know
to
she
bite.
went hybrid
Yeah.
earlier, but I'm saying because she's brand new to being the fucking werewolf and look consequences for it. I'm giving her the opportunity to say whether she was in hybrid or went back to regular right after combat ended.
Well, if I'd have thought about it, I probably would have before the talking to the chicken. But I was so excited about talking to a chicken, I didn't think about it. And when I didn't get, I don't know. He has seen me. I think I should just take the consequences of lay actions because I didn't think about it. I just talked. I think I should have to remedy this with him somehow.
I mean, it doesn't
It seems
really.
like the best remedy is murder.
He doesn't make a comment on your appearance. I'll say that much.
He doesn't make a cluck about it.
Let me ask, is everybody else in hybrid form?
I actively turned into hybrid form at the end and turn out of hybrid form, or sorry, turned into hybrid at the beginning and turn back into human form at the end of combat.
Okay. Everybody else?
I didn't do anything, so I'll just be cool right now.
Well, no, I was just asking if y'all stick in hybrid form or regular form when you're just out traveling.
I don't really know. We haven't discussed it. I would assume if we're like in more established roads and stuff, we would be in humanoid form. Like if we're in like the middle of nowhere, we might be hybrid walking around in case something like pops out.
Okay. Yeah. He doesn't comment on any of y'all's like appearances if y'all are in your hybrid forms. Uh, but right as your like thing's about to end, Elizabesto, he does ask because he's like, you know, I would say it's pretty common. Like out of the group of you, I assume one of y'all can use magic. Would y'all happen to have dispel magic perchance?
No.
No.
Well, damn. Seems like I'll be stuck like this until the potion runs out.
Yeah, no, sorry. Well, we can carry you until said time, Sir Chicken. I want a token for the chicken.
Uh, I don't even know if this thing has.
It's fine. How many days can we travel for?
Well, from where you guys were, because you started out here, so one, and then I said an additional 4,
I
1,
guess we'll
2,
just follow the
3,
river back to
4.
town.
Yeah, as that combat would end, you would have to sleep the hair for the night, because anything after that, you would be taking a point of exhaustion if you kept
Should
going.
ask if the doctor knows anything about the child.
I'm gonna have to ritual cast that because I don't want to use it again.
I mean, the day's ending. You're gonna get your spell slots back.
Fine, I'll just use it.
With the rest of the day or whatever, and like whatever time we have, is there enough wood that I could make us a canoe with carpentry?
Hold on.
Let me guess a what?
A canoe?
Oh, that would be sick.
And then we can
That
just
takes
go
a lot of effort, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you can make
fucking
At least 2 weeks.
Can we make a log raft?
Yeah, I was about to say you could probably make a raft. It wouldn't be like a huge log raft unless you're willing to spend a lot of time cutting down some like things, but you'd be able to make something that would probably be able to
I just want to transport us back to town on the river.
yeah, no. I would say if you're wanting to do that before you guys go to sleep,
Like I can spend time the next day too. I don't really care, but
well, in the area you're in, if you want to do that, I would have just the whole group make like a survival check, and then based off of that, I'll tell you what happens. So like everybody roll survival. Oof.
let's see what other I'll just roll 20 and then whatever her bonus is.
It is 2.
Ooh, I'm gonna roll my 2 dice for the day. My 2d6. Isn't it? Is what that is?
Uh,
Hold on.
yeah, it's when you deal damage,
Ah, damn.
which means you
Can't
could have
just add it
used it
to this.
earlier in the fight.
Man, I didn't think about it. Okay. I just remembered them.
Okay. Even we'll say you guys like he pitches this idea before you go to bed, and then you guys are
What does this do?
Like how about like I think I have like a better idea of how to do this a little bit. Like I can use my giant's might charges that I have left for the day to like grow big with an axe and just start getting wood and then make it in the morning.
yeah. I was just gonna. We can say you do that to get better wood, which would help out here. You guys are get your 4 hours of sleep that you only need. You wake up. It doesn't take very long, and with him being in big mode, to get some enough logs to be able to make a raft for all of y'all to fit on. It's not very long and it's not very wide, but it is big enough for you guys to at least all stand on in your own little 5-foot square.
We got a simple raft to go down the river back to town.
Do we have oars?
You don't have like just like actual well-made oars. You just have sticks.
No, we can take down branches that still have a bunch of leaves on them and use those.
That's what I'm talking. You just have sticks. Like
I still have my great axe.
I mean, you can use that
Yeah,
if
the
you want.
Shovel
shovel is
boy.
definitely an ore. I don't know if I can use coalesce. I have a pike. I can be a
You
I
think
can
the
be
ship
a
is
dude
good?
from Venice and like push the thing with a long stick.
If only our ship mimic was bigger and we could hop on him.
Yeah, can I surfboard my little mimic on the water?
Put a
Yeah,
rope to
how
the
does the mimic react to
jet
the
ski with him.
water? That's the question.
Well,
Yeah, how does that?
instead of flying around, he's like following right behind you guys on the water. In like just floating on top of the water, just following right behind you guys. It seems like it's enjoying it. You do see it at one
Half
point, like just dip below the water for a like a good solid 10 seconds, and then come back up with a fish in its mouth.
So it gets feeding
sweet.
itself.
We got a pet mimic. It's great. Got a pet chicken. Nobody has to know.
So with the river, let me. I gotta check something.
Born in the bayou.
Yeah, I wonder what wonders we'll find here because we passed by a dot.
You said
Yeah,
those
we'll
dots
say-
aren't accurate.
Yeah, no,
I
I
know,
said
but he has content planned for some of them, though.
I said I can make content for them, but the dots were already there. It's just, whatever. I will say, as you guys are going along at a steady pace down the river, near one of the like little side rivers that splits off, like below you guys, like right there, you're able to see through the clearing of some the brush on the like riverbank. There is a wolf at like one of these separate streams, taking a drink, and then you see this like little itty bitty ball of white. It is very hard to make out what it is because it's so tiny. You see it like touch the wolf, and then the wolf just drops over.
What?
A white orb touches a wolf.
It's not an orb. It's just it is tiny and it's white. It looks like it could fit in the size of your palm, and from the distance you guys are, all you can see is the white. You can't really make out any details about it.
Right, so it would look like an orb from the distance.
I mean, I guess, but yeah, you see
Looks
something
like we're
tiny
playing
and white
Faz.
like touch the wolf.
It's a UFO.
And then
The UFO's killing the wolf.
the wolf just drops over, not moving.
Well, we're gonna keep going.
Yeah, what was it? You guys want to keep going, or do you want to?
Nah, fuck this shit. We're going.
Yeah, nah.
We're wolves.
We might
Apparently,
reward
we
somebody
just
and come
die.
back.
I mean, that was just a regular like wolf.
We don't know that.
Okay, we'll keep going.
If I were to use like, hold on, invest.
could've been that
What would I
kobold.
need to use to? You think I could smell it from here, or like if I sniff the wind?
I mean, you can sniff, but I mean, you would get a smell, but you don't know what this
Yeah.
is.
When the wolf, does the wolf like disappear? Or does it just die?
Oh, it just drops over. It's not moving. You can't you can see it laying there on the riverbank and the little white thing, like the little white ball on top of it now, but the wolf is not moving.
From here, would I be able to discern if it's breathing?
You could roll, but it would probably be a higher DC because of how far you guys are.
Nat 20.
It is not breathing.
Yeah, so it's just dead.
Yeah, it just dropped dead.
No, I want to push it. I want to push our luck. We got our chicken. Let's get out of here.
Okay.
We
I
done
wonder
fucked
if we'll
with
find
enough
the
stuff
body
to
of the
pound
boy
out.
when we
Chicken
look
before
at
we risk death.
look like investigate the murder dust.
4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Yeah, you guys would get about like right here as like night's starting to come down because the river's helping you guys go a little bit faster. For sure. And then like right as nightfall hits, you guys would be arriving at the town.
Yeah, 1 day travel.
Well, to be fair, the current is flowing out towards the ocean, so
Yeah, log riders.
uh
Log rider.
so what because you guys are all outside of the city, how would you like to enter the city? Which entrance would you like to use?
Well, I think
Can we
we'll be coming from
Johnny
here.
Depp it like Pirates of the Caribbean, the sinking raft?
I'm pretty sure. Like, is this the way the sea, or is this way the sea?
I like the
The river would
Pirates
be
of the
running
Caribbean idea.
running this way.
Which way?
Which way? You didn't.
Oh,
didn't do
oh,
anything?
sorry.
You're on the wrong layer.
I have it broadcast to only me because I
Okay.
measured stuff earlier. Yeah.
Okay, so we would just be coming out of here. The
Yeah.
closest entrance is like up here,
Yeah.
or we could go all the way down and then like
Well, this
land
is
We
here.
do need
We
to
can
get some
technically stop
silver.
here.
this is an entrance as well. You just gotta cross like a bridge they made to go over the water.
Mm. Do we remember what this is?
What? These are the temples.
Okay, and what's this?
At each one of the like entrances, there are like a guard station, barracks, essentially.
Gotcha. Yeah, so I don't think it really matters.
Let's just go in on this side. It doesn't matter.
Whatever side the closest to where we're delivering this doctor.
Okay.
It was it was in this little back area right here, right?
The place you got the quest from was this place.
Yeah, but we went here, didn't we, to get the jacket?
Yeah. I will say as you like make your way up to the gate, there are 2 guards again stationed out front, just like the other day when you guys arrived. And they look, more or less perplexed that somebody was coming up at fucking midnight. They stop you and they're gonna ask, "What are you guys doing so late coming in?"
We were traveling back on the river, and we thought it would be better to just push it on and get a nice bed.
I'll flash my paper that's stamped.
They look at it for like a good second and they're like, "Okay, well, yeah, everything seems to be in order." Yep. I do have to ask because they've put in a rule about it. Just that way, we're not liable and can't say we didn't do our job. While you were out on the island, did you happen to come upon any cursed objects that might hurt the town, etc., etc.?
Not that we're aware of.
This doctor, and I'll hold up the bag.
That's a chicken.
Not
This
according
is
to what
actually
she says.
okay. So
She says the
we were
chicken says that it's a
tasked-
doctor.
it is, guys. It is. The chicken is a doctor. It is the doctor that has been missing from the town. I have the ability to speak to animals, and I spoke with the chicken. The chicken is the doctor. What do you need me to do to prove it?
Got a natural one. Yeah, since they got a natural one, I wouldn't. I don't even. Not gonna even ask you to roll any persuasion.
Well, that checks out. Go inside.
They're just like
Facts checked out. Good job.
they just look at each other and they're like, magic, and they just roll their eyes. What? Just go on in.
What a wonderful world.
Well,
That
before we go,
that was
before we like go past the main entrance, I'm gonna ask him, hey, do you guys know anything about like this very small floating white thing that if it touches you, you drop dead?
Let me pull up my fucking.
How do they react to the floating ship on his shoulder?
It's not. It's like actually actively sitting on one shoulder with a crow on the other.
They do like stare at it for like half a second, and they're just like, they look at each other and they're just, they kind of give each other that look of, just don't mention it. We'll just write it in our
magic.
report. So at the intelligence. Okay. They got a 10. So they tell you. I mean, personally, I don't know. I haven't heard anything about like a white ball that touches somebody and then they die, but while I was on break, while I was on break in a tavern the other day, I did hear some wizard ranting about some little white fluffy thing out there that is real dangerous. He has some kind of quest up for it, he was saying.
Ah, okay. Well, if you happen to see something small and white floating through the air, don't go near it.
Well, I'll keep that in mind.
all right. Are we allowed to go in? Are everything check out? We good?
Yeah,
And we're
they,
gonna
they
go
already
pick
they
up
already
the
said
fucking bounty.
they said you were already good.
All right. Let's go to the office.
They're probably not there.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
can we
Well,
go check and
ask the.
see if our
Okay.
rooms are ready so that we can just like.
Yeah, as you like head over where the doctor's like place was, it is closed up for the night.
Okay. I'm gonna ritual cast my whatever speak with animals, so that I can talk to him without using my spell slot. And ask him where he would live.
Okay. While she is ritual casting her thing, because it's gonna take 10 minutes. What would everybody else like to do as they get back into town? Because it is midnight.
I want to check on our like houses or rooms or whatever the fuck.
Okay. You would have to go in here. They told you
I'll come with you.
you have to stay still to ritual cast unless you just want to burn a spell slot.
Nah. Okay. I'll stay here.
That's what I was
I'll
trying to.
hang out here, guys.
You just
Find
like
out for me.
as soon as you get to the doctor's place and it's closed, you just sit down out in front of it for 10 minutes, waiting to talk
Yep.
to the chicken.
Just sitting here. Yep.
So as you head in there, there is not a lot of people in here. There's the receptionist lady and like a few other people like in the like upper part of this building, but there's not many.
Okay.
Who has kids?
No, that is my sister's kids. They're over here for the
Oh,
night.
okay. I was very confused.
Yeah, he is currently about like a couple. Well, I'd say like 2-3 months ago. He learned my name, and ever since then, just Toby, Toby. Uh,
It's cute.
but yeah, I'm assuming you walk up to the.
Yeah, I just go to the desk, be like, yo, we had a thing saying our rooms will be done after a while. We've been gone for like about a week, I guess, maybe.
Remind me, when you guys got here, you went with Elizabetha to talk to whatever her name was, right?
Me.
Jordan, yeah.
Oh, Jordan. Okay, yeah. Then she would be like, well, can I see your paperwork to just verify? Because I don't think I've seen you before.
I never came back in here. I assume my brother took care of it.
And okay, well, if you don't have your paperwork on, who might your brother be? I would have a file of that.
Last name Silvergift.
She goes through like she's got piles and piles of paperwork on her desk. She's like just going through it, and she's like, oh, right here. Yeah, you're with these other three. Oh yes, your house. Yeah, they did finish it. Along with that, she like pulls out a form just so we have it as a record. You don't have to fill it out right now. You can come back sometime in the next few days and turn it in. But I do need a group name signed on here. That way we know who is occupying the house while they're in there.
He has full power over this. Oh no.
I'm with him.
But
Well,
They
here,
have full power over this. Oh no.
but here are your keys, and she tells you the exact directions how to get there. Which one's yours?
are you like asking or are you telling?
No, I'm saying she tells you.
Okay. I thought you were like asking which one was ours. I'm like, I don't know.
No, pick any of that. No, kidding. I'm trying to. Is it this
Yeah.
Pick any
well,
of the houses from roof alone. This will lock in your your
Which
base
building
structure for the
type?
entire campaign.
one? I'm gonna have to see if I have any earlier versions of this map made, because I did this shit a long time ago.
It's like that one, right?
Sorry, I'm having to do something real quick, but yeah. You can keep going with whatever you need to say there, or anything else.
I'll just take the form back. I don't care.
Okay. And she tells you just to whenever you decide on that, just come back and let her know. Turn in the paper.
Oh, let me know when 10 minutes has passed by.
I would say your stuff probably went off by now.
Sir Chicken, where do you live in this town?
Let me flip back to this map.
Hawk to Chicken Knight.
He would tell you that from right here, he would tell you It'd probably be right over here in this group of houses.
All right, Doc. Do you have any family members that would be home, or is this house gonna be empty?
Well, I mean, I normally live alone. I don't know if my assistant would be staying at my place in my absence, or what might be happening, but I mean, we can go there and check, or just come back in the morning and my assistant should be here.
Okay. Where does your assistant live? I'd like to collect on our deal with them, and then I would like to let her help you remedy the situation, and assure that we would, be done with business. And with saying we're done with business, I'm going to hold on. Boom. I don't know if this counts because he's a chicken. Kind of insinuate without like that towards the whole wolf thing, Just, our
I mean, are
business
you
is
actively
done.
trying to show him that you're a wolf?
No, I just want to know, our business is done. Right? Yeah, just a little scary. We just wanna get our money. I'm not like being super spooky. I'm just kind of laying into it just a little bit. Just a little bit.
That's pretty baller.
He would probably say it like, I'm not 100% sure on this, but I think my assistant's like somewhere around here.
All right, thank you. I'll just be a little bit cheerful now, and then I'll just go knock on the doors.
It doesn't take very long after people of like, you do like knock on a few doors and you do get a like one or two angry people yelling at you saying, "Do you know what time of night it is?"
I'm so sorry, sir, madam. Excuse me. I'm attempting to return a missing persons to their home, and I was trying to find their closest living persons.
Yeah, the few people who do answer the door and yell at you immediately, like, they're looking at you like you're trying to explain some off the wall crazy scenario to them, and they just close the door in your face. They're like, we're not dealing with this
Would
crazy.
this be enough if I put my hand to the door and I just kind of just like held it open? I was like, sir, sorry, I'm just a little bit of information, please.
What information are you trying to get from them?
Okay, well, I was just making sure that would like he would listen.
I mean, it depends on like, if you're gonna spout like more crazy at them, they're probably
No,
just gonna
I'm just gonna
close
say
the
I'm looking for an assistant of the doctor, the local doctor. Could you just point me to maybe where they might live nearby?
Are you asking where the doctor lives or where the doctor's
No,
assistant
where the
lives?
doctor's assistant,
The
the
assistant?
assistant, the doctor's assistant lives.
Come on, roll 20, roll the shit. Okay. Yeah, the person in their like tiredness would just be like, look, I like put their hands on their face. I think they live like one door or two doors over. Just go that way. It's too early for this.
Okay, ping where they pointed. Where,
Sorry.
where did they point?
I'm on like a different. We'll say like right there.
So one of the two greenhouses.
Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to get this shit set up because. Yeah, you can go ahead.
Gotcha. Okay. I'll knock on this door here.
As you
This isn't
knock,
one inside.
again, another angry person, but after some like shouting as they're walking to the door, they open up, and you see like a woman wearing glasses in you know, whatever you want to call it, nightgown, I guess. And they ask you, what are you doing here this late? I would really like to go back to bed. Unless this is an emergency.
Are you the assistant to the local doctor?
I mean, I
Are you-
am the assistant, but we don't know if the doctor's alive or not, so I may be
Okay.
the next best thing.
We were the people that you sent out to look for the doctor. Do you have a moment? We found the doctor, and he is alive, but you have to have an open mind and listen for just a moment.
Chickens are just as good at surgeries as humans.
Well, I need you to roll me just a D100 real quick. Okay. Yeah, because I rolled it earlier. As you're saying that, you feel a rumbling in the bag. As the weight suddenly changes and the bag kind of like slumps down from your arm, there's now a fully grown man sitting out of the bag.
Bursting out of the bag.
Yeah, basically.
And I do like the ta-da, here's it is. I was like, I have less explaining to do than I thought. There's the doctor.
Hurrah!
Is he naked?
Yes.
No, also, my first thought, just flaccid penis flopping out.
I mean, he's
sexual harassment.
his bottom section is still inside the bag, so
Okay, good.
That's a big bag.
It's a huge bag.
I mean, chickens are not small creatures.
They're bigger
Yeah,
than
but
the
it's not
bottom half of a
human
man.
body.
No, like a chicken, a bag that would fit a chicken and still have like slack in it could definitely be a pair of shorts.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you were to
That's
like stand directly over him and look down, yeah, you're gonna see his naked body. But from like if you
And my
stand,
first immediate thought was to lean away and point, like, haha, so I don't have to.
but yeah, the assistant, as soon as like that happens, like she's just like, I wouldn't say she's like, oh my god, but she's like, oh, so you actually found him? Like, what happened? Where's the like? She's looking at the doctor and asking him, "Where's the rest of the crew? What even happened? You've been gone for like 2-3 weeks now." And then the doctor would go into this long like drawn out thing of how they were traveling up the river and got attacked by the snakes and transformed into a chicken, and then you guys happen to come along.
Okay. I love this wholesome get back together tell, and you know what, guys? I love it for you. I really, really do. But it has been quite the long journey to try and find the doctor. I don't know if I asked you about this. Have you seen the little boy? Did we ask about that?
No, you never asked them.
So, first, I gotta ask. There's a missing little boy. Might have gotten taken by a giant raven thing. We don't know for sure. Can't find him. Have you heard of him?
They would both look at you and they're like, well, we've both heard about, like, they both said that they've heard about them, but even while he was out, he never saw anything, and neither did the chick.
Okay. Well, then in that case, the monies that we previously spoke about.
She tells you that since they posted a quest with the, like, guild over there for that, you would have to go see them in the morning for that.
Son of a bitch. Okay. All right. You know what? Have a good night. I should have just waited till in the morning, but then I would have to deal with naked doctor all night. You have a good night, doctor. See you later.
She's like, she assures you that she will send the thing to the guild as soon as she wakes up in the morning. That way, when you arrive there, you'll be able to get your money.
Fuck that doctor for real. Should have killed him.
Okay, and as for which one is your guys' house, I think I said it was this one right over here.
God damn it, we live next to these people.
What's our group name gonna be?
I wanted this one.
Which one?
No, that's like one of the what do you call them?
Estates.
No, that's not an estate. That's one of the like worker mill places. Like those are that's the one of the places that's processing like the stone to like do any of the stonework and build up the walls for the city and possibly expand out more.
Yeah, just give me control over that. That's fine.
Yeah, I don't know about that. But yeah, she points and tells you like the exact directions to the place. Jordan, were you doing anything out there in the tent town?
Is this just a shanty town? Part of the town?
Yep. Those are like people who came to this island without being like officially sent here on like a job or anything, and they want an entry into the town, and unfortunately they don't have like a lot of room to go around, so they told them they could make a tent town out there and they would help provide protection to them if anything were to happen. But yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna wander around, say some prayers.
I will say,
I'm gonna go find him and give him his key, I guess.
okay. While you're on your way there, and you said you have, what is your passive perception, Jordan?
High as fuck.
Like a 17 or 18.
Let's see, 19.
Okay. With a 19, while you're walking around, remind me, I know your character's like a person, like a adjudicator or something like that, that brings people to justice.
Yeah, I have legal authority. I'm an inquisitor.
Would your character know what drugs smell like
Um,
from your background, whatever your backstory is.
what drugs would be a no-no for the goddess of death?
I mean,
Penicillin.
I don't think she would have any problem with drugs.
Did you say penicillin?
Yeah.
I mean,
She's a neutral god, not a fucking.
I don't think she'd have problem with drugs. I mean, unless they like return people back from the dead where they're not supposed to be or some shit
Right.
like that.
Yeah, so if there are substances that do that, I would be trained on those, but everything else there I would have no knowledge of, nor would I give a shit about.
Okay. I will say while you're walking around, you do get because your wolf nose, smelling. You do get a strong whiff of something because of your enhanced smell.
Hmm. Okay.
But other than
My
that,
brother might like it out here.
everybody else like seems to be like in their tents and sleeping for the night.
Is the bar open?
Yes.
How many people is here?
You can't tell how many people are like upstairs sleeping in rooms, but in the bar right now, I'd say there's probably 2 people drinking at the bar, and then like 3 or 4 people sitting at a booth eating some kind of food and drinking.
Okay, I'll sit down and have a beer and sit like a seat or two away from. What do these people look like first before I decide where I'm going to sit?
One's a dwarf, and another one is we'll say a dragonborn.
Oh, wasn't the mine full of dwarves
Yes.
before the kobolds?
Yes.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna order a drink and fill out this situation.
No, the werewolf blood turned her into Matthew McConaughey.
And I will say, then, while this is happening, you're able to catch up with Jordan as he like comes back from Tent Town.
How much a beer cost? I'll subtract it from my 69 gold.
Like a copper.
Yeah,
it's
like,
like
do you
2
just want
copper.
regular ass beer?
Give me like a nicer beer.
We'll say.
I just came back from a
best sale,
conquest. I
so-
gotta celebrate. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll probably say like
It's good mead.
fucking.
Yeah, give me the best mead you got.
A
Okay.
noble
whole-
drinking
whole-
beer.
Pint. Actually, just keep them flowing.
If you're wanting
Open
the
the tab.
best, like the best quality, like just mead, like just a regular beer, we'll probably say. We'll go with like 5 silver apiece.
How many gold is there in silver?
100.
I mean,
10 to 1.
I do it like 100 to 100, so you gotta have 100 to go up to the next one.
Oh God.
I mean, we can
Oh,
do it
God.
10 to 1. It's whatever.
Okay, so it takes 10 silver to make 1 gold.
That's
Yeah.
a lot of silver. We could like crash the silver
Shit.
economy hard.
Okay, I'm gonna drop
Wow.
a gold coin down, and I'm just gonna say, just keep it coming.
It's like, how much is the net weight of silver? Turn in
Yeah,
all of
well-
our gold for silver.
I mean, it.
Gonna,
You gotta also remember it takes 100 to go to 100 to go to 100 to go to like another. So 100 equals one piece of that. No, I'm just gonna make it to 10. We'll just do it that way. That's how I used to do it.
Copper
Damn,
is
I could buy
so
a whole
worthless.
warship with 10 platinum.
But yeah, you set down a gold piece, and they'll keep serving you drinks. How many are you wanting to drink?
I'm just gonna drink a couple, and I'm gonna talk to this dwarf fellow here.
Okay. Before you start talking, make me cons save real quick to see how well you're holding your alcohol. Okay. You don't yak anything up, but you're
Slurring your speech.
yeah, you're definitely slurring your speech, and you got that kind of like hiccup drunk thing, you know, where they like just every now and again, like, you know, like fucking. It's from like the old cartoons, but yeah, they hiccup during the middle of their like slurred speech.
Yeah, so I'm gonna lean over to the dwarf, and I'm just gonna be like, I'm literally just gonna like tap him on the shoulder, like I'm leaning across like two chairs or whatever, and be like, psst, psst, hey, you, do you know anybody from the caves over there?
The dwarf stops drinking his drink, looks at you, and he's like, "Look here, miss. I don't know who you are or what cave you're talking about, but just because I'm a dwarf doesn't mean I come from a cave.
Damn,
That's-
racism immediately.
That's stereotyping."
Okay, I immediately draw back and put my hands up. No. So I was just curious if you knew anything about the cave with the kobolds. Me and my friends just went on a thing, and we just had a thing with kobolds in a cave, and dwarves were living there. And I was just curious. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Forgive me.
I mean, as far as I know, I don't think anybody's living in what I assume you're talking about, the mines.
Well, I mean, not living. I just meant they were there. I'm sorry. I've had too many meats.
Seems like
I was
someone else needs that
celebrating.
shovel.
Yeah, to smack myself in the face with.
Nah, just dig deeper.
Keep digging that hole.
Yeah, sorry, but my rain question stands. Did you work in the mines?
Or know anyone that do.
No, I do not work in the mines. I work at the lumber mill that we have.
Okay, I'm sorry for bothering you. And I like wave over at the bartender. I'm like, the nice gentleman here, whatever he would like to either eat or drink, I will pay for, if he will so have it.
Sure, it'll cost you another silver piece.
All right, sorry about that. Now, I guess I will be leaving. That was enough embarrassment for the day.
Yeah, as you like leave the bar, you're just kind of like drunkenly stumbling through the streets, and luckily enough, Den and them will say are back on their way to the thing and see you kind of just like struggling to walk.
You really not a little too much.
I just scream down at them wherever I see them at. And it's like, I'm a noble. Leave me be.
All right, bud.
I've never seen her like this. Do we still say we know her?
Well, she said to leave her be.
Fair enough.
Sure, let Let her sleep outside.
I'm at the house. It's fine.
Yeah, no, I come to the door and I just like, is the door locked or open? Can I get in?
You can get
That's on whatever they decide if they're gonna lock you out or not.
in.
I leave it unlocked. I'm not
Yeah,
scared
she-
of anything in this town.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
What are they gonna do to us? Make us vampires? Ooh.
Ooh.
But I was able to fix this map during the time being, so let me show you what your guys' house look like.
Yay!
Yay! Ho!
House.
Ho.
Move that
There's my red
truck.
bed.
Do I get to decorate? Give me stickers.
Okay, I will say, because I couldn't do this in the map, and I still couldn't do it to make it look nice, this up here is all covered by, like, basically this is
Dibs.
upstairs.
Dibs on this room.
All this up here is upstairs.
I already called dibs on that.
No, you just called dibs on
No.
the bed. She can have the room.
That's fair. That's fair. I'm taking the bed to a different room.
Yeah, so basically all
you
that
can
is
have the
upstairs.
whole room then. I'll just sleep over here.
But yeah, that's you guys' house. There is a table.
There's something on this.
There
I'm going upstairs.
is there is
What's
a
in the cellar?
kitchen area. Cellar. Basically, it goes down. It has like just I'll say we'll say it's a 20 by like 15 room of storage that you could have storage space.
A wine cellar.
Basically. There's nothing in there. There's like a couple wooden boxes, but they're just empty.
What are the walls made out of? Is it just like compacted dirt, or have they like done a proper like foundation and this is like
They did
bricked?
proper
Ooh.
foundation.
Ooh. Is there a place I can go and buy things? Because there are assets we can use. Is there a place that I could go spend money in this game
Yes.
that you would allow me to use them?
Yeah.
What do you mean by assets? I don't know what you mean by that. It's pretty vague.
Where do these stairs go?
Like I was saying. So
Did
basically,
I drop a?
yeah. So basically, this is just upstairs. All this right here. Just picture that little like thing right there is below this upstairs wooden panel. I couldn't do it without making it look extremely weird. I tried many of times.
So what we do is we like make the wolf ceremony room in the cellar, and then we just cover it with this blue rug.
Okay.
I think we should, pick out one of the walls of the cellar and start an underground tunnel system
Yeah, fair.
because you have the shovel.
That's valid.
Yep. I do have that.
So we can just like, if we can get like a tunnel to like a cove area, like by the mouth or like out there where the river is, we can have like access to a boat. We could also like we could straight up like start the Thieves Guild.
Yeah. The bad side of town is close to us.
Yeah.
Also, I'll make this available.
Maybe not.
I'll make this available to everybody so you can see potential like upgrades, but I'm probably going to be changing the cost on some of these because this was made for like my old system of money. But if there's anything you would like added on there, you can let me know and I'll put a price to it. But it's in the handouts and it should be cost for adding stuff onto your building. It should be available hopefully.
I do not see it.
There. Now, yeah, now it should be.
Found it.
There it is.
Mage Tower.
Again, I'm gonna have to change the gold prices.
More or less.
I will decide upon that after the session.
I mean,
Like the thought of a house, a bathhouse. Cheryl Salt James lives in Melbourne. The fuck?
we need like
No, bad Alexa.
Right.
so we
don't
need
need to
like
hear about bathhouses on Amazon.
we need like everything, right?
I'd say we
I
definitely
mean, need everything. I mean, want
Everything.
everything, sure.
Well, I mean, like we have
I
to
think we want the
convert.
tavern first because we want the
Mhm.
the tavern and staff first for passive income because that's exponential.
Then use that to get a
Um,
bathhouse to get more passive income,
Yeah,
Yeah, so like some of these
and then a
will,
temple to get donations.
yeah, like some of these
we'll have more
will,
than one temple. Like each of our deities will have to have temples.
yeah. So you can generate wealth with some of these. Some of these give additional effects depending on what you get. Like
What is a Graydon?
it's supposed to say
What?
garden. Sorry.
Oh, damn! Didn't even see that it was misspelled. It was just like, yep, that says garden.
I did. I saw it.
Oh, we can make a pool.
Mm.
Throw a mage tower on top. Like fucking.
Yo, we could have a swim up bar.
That would be dope.
The first tavern with a pool and a bathhouse.
Why is there two loading things?
Hmm?
Look at the screen. Like randomly loading two different things in the bottom right corner.
Oh.
Do our rooms have windows?
Yeah, sure. We'll say they have windows,
Damn.
Okay.
but it's
Yeah,
just
I'm
like
kind of in
it's
the same
just.
boat. I wanted to make my own windows.
Well, what I was gonna say is just like one window at like the end where your bed is.
I want to
on
make
each-
another one right here
Okay. How are you planning on doing that?
with a pickaxe.
He's just gonna Looney Tunes drag his window to the other side.
Just grab the corner and just throw it across the wall.
Yeah, like okay. As the rest of you guys are checking out your digs, you just hear ting ting.
Like 2 in the morning.
Yeah, it's like it's in the AMs for sure. Fuck.
Yo, we can do this tomorrow.
That's fair.
Just leaves pickaxe stuck in wall.
Yeah. I'll get out some chalk and like draw an outline.
That just reminds me of Drake. Where's the door hole?
It's right there. I drew with magic marker.
You were supposed to hit it out with the pickaxe.
Okay, well I'll just go get the pickaxe then.
Punk.
Oh, I see the problem now.
Then comes bursting through the floor. Oh, do you?
Miracle.
Okay. Well, I'm assuming you guys are going to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Um. Okay, so I know we've been going for 2 hours. You guys want to keep going, or what do you want to do? Just suss that out before I keep going.
I'm chilling. I'm down to keep
chilling.
going.
Oh, okay.
I'm good to keep going.
Okay. As you guys arise from your only 4-hour trance, the sun is up. We'll say you guys probably went to bed at about like 2 in the morning. So about 6 in the morning.
I'm gonna go collect our money.
I'm gonna go ahead to the blacksmith shop.
Okay. We'll do you versus Jordan. What are you going to the blacksmith for?
I want to talk to my guy about the special requested shackles.
Now here's a better question. Do you remember your guy's name?
So here's the deal, okay? I made notes on Notepad, and then I updated my OS to Windows 11, and did not save my Notepad stuff. So I've lost a lot of like random notes. So I did have it because you told it to me, and I wrote it down.
But he
Okay.
no longer has it.
His name is Theron Stoneheart.
Theron Stoneheart.
Did we find out how much these sapphires were worth?
Were those the ones from the Cobalt Cave, or yeah, the sapphires would have been from the Cobalt Cave, right?
I think so.
Yeah, I guess so. One of them.
I think whatever.
What was the last name again?
Stoneheart.
Stone.
I think I'd say they're probably worth like we'll say like 25 GP a piece or something like that.
Hmm. Negative.
What was it?
Palm gemstone.
A what gemstone?
This is palm gemstone.
Uh,
Keep looking at it.
My inventory, like stuff I wrote down that we found. That I was told I got. I think it might be from the slot machine thing.
Oh yeah, I have 3 palm-sized gems.
Yeah.
And then 5 very small gems in a small baggie.
Yeah. Let's go to the gem
And then a
appraiser.
set of small stones in a bag that has an image of multiple circles inside each other.
And we still haven't tested what that does.
Yeah.
oh yeah, those aren't gemstones. They're just rocks
Stones.
in that
Yeah.
bag. Okay.
I also have this box thing that I completely forgot about.
So, as you go to the blacksmith, Jordan, they are like this early in the morning. It seems like they're just getting stuff ready to go, like prepping materials, getting all kinds of stuff stacked up that they're gonna need for the day. and you do see Theron like stacking up a bunch of like ingots and stuff at his forge. He's like currently got his back to you.
I'll take a few steps in, and I'll holler out into the shop. You got those shackles ready for me?
Like everybody stops what they're doing and just turns to you. And then as soon as like Theron pipes up, they all just like go back to what they were doing as he like walks to you, shouting, "It's like, I weren't expecting you to stop by this early. It's kind of like most people don't get up this early unless they're working the
Well,
mills like us or the blacksmith shop."
I'm an elf, so I don't sleep very long. Got back in, probably around midnight last night.
Huh. Well, I don't know a lot of elves, so I mean, I've heard that before. You guys don't sleep a lot, but not really like something I think about too much.
We don't even really sleep. We just kind of meditate. It's really weird.
Grand Ward. Just...
Well, I mean, hey, more power to you if you can do that. It beats what, my ancestors used to have to do when they would sleep on just a bed of rocks.
I don't think I could do that, honestly.
You get used to it after a while.
That's fair.
But as per your special request, he's like, because you guys have been, I think, oh man, how long has it been since I saw you? About like 2 weeks or so?
About a fortnight.
Has it really?
You guys don't know how long you guys were gone?
I thought it was about a week at most.
Unless I had too much to drink, like the last couple nights, I'm pretty sure it's been about 2 weeks. But yeah,
Other
we
than that,
like I got your stuff done sometime earlier this week. And was holding it. I figured I'd give it about like another week or so, and if you didn't show, I'd uh either try to resell it or do something with it. But I do have your order complete. As he like goes back to his workstation, opens up like a big trunk, and pulls your special order stuff out.
excellent. This is definitely what I needed. Anti-mage shackles.
I have some gold and some silver.
Now just remember, if you want to get those, like, you didn't pay him extra money to see if he could get them enchanted, right? Did you? I know you paid
No,
him.
they're just
Yeah. Okay.
the base price for the metal
He would
and
let
the
you
work.
know that if you want to get them in like enchanted, you would have to speak to like one of the more magically inclined people at one of the other shops, and they might be able to help you. But as far as this goes, it'll do what you wanted it to do. But if they're somehow able to break out of whatever all this is, they'll still be able to cast, magic at you.
Well, as long as that magic requires verbal and semantic components, these shackles should keep them stuck wherever they are.
Well,
I don't think I know any spells that are just material components.
he's like, well, I wish you luck in whoever you're trying to catch with those, and if you do need anything else, come feel free to see us. We, We can do most about anything, like material-wise, metals and stuff.
What's the name of the god of that dungeon that we were in?
Let me pull
Lady
up.
Luck.
That's her like nickname that people call. The official name. There it is. Timora. Yeah, I think it's Timora. God of luck
Okay.
and gambling. It's spelled T
Wow.
M O R. There you go. Put it in the roll 20.
Let's see. I'm gonna pull out my pristine coin and ask him what he knows about coins like this specifically, if anything.
Let's roll a religion check for the dwarf.
Damn.
He has. So he got a 9. He's like, I think I've seen something like that before. I don't know specifically to who it belongs to, like god-wise, but I heard, being in taverns and stuff, you see a bunch of people doing all kinds of things, and I remember seeing a gentleman with a coin that looked real similar to that.
At a tavern here or before you came here to this continent, to this island?
I'm pretty sure it was around here. I've been
Okay.
here for like pretty much since this place started like getting its build up, so I'm pretty sure it was around here, unless he like left, because people do leave. As far as like, I haven't seen him since that night, so I can't really tell you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And thank you for the work as well.
Oh yeah, no problem. If anything breaks, feel free to bring it back, and I'll give you a discount on repairs and stuff for a repeat customer.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And then I'll turn heel and head to the magic shop.
That is down like this way. Okay, who wants to go next? While he's heading down the way.
I just wanted to sell gemstones.
Okay. You for that you would be over in the same area where he is. That's where the like jewelry shop would be.
Mhm.
Okay. So besides the sapphires, which I remember there being, I think 2 of them.
I have 2 in my inventory. Yeah.
What were the other ones?
The palm-sized gemstones
And how many of them?
from. I have like 1 or 2, I think, and then I think she has 3 of them.
Palm-sized gemstones.
They're the ones from the like skeleton thing, I think.
Yeah, from the Lady Luck dungeon.
From the LLL, the Lady Luck Labyrinth.
To be fair, I wouldn't call that a labyrinth, but I mean,
Yeah.
uh, hmm. We'll say the palm-sized gems. Um, We'll say they're like rubies. And we'll say we'll go with 40 a piece. 40 gold a piece for them.
All right, I'll sell all of mine.
So on my palm size. So that'll be 120 gold.
Yeah.
What about 5 very small gems in a small baggie?
I think he said they're just rocks.
If you're talking
No,
about that,
the other ones was stones. This is different.
Small gems in a baggie.
5 very small gems in a small baggie.
Very small gems in a small baggie.
we'll say since these are smaller in size than even the sapphires, they're he'll look them over and he'll give you about we'll say 10 for each.
Do I have to sell the baggie with that, or is the baggie extra?
I mean, he says you can keep the bag if you want. That's just what they came in.
So 50 gold.
Yeah. Anything else that you would like to sell?
I have a rusty dagger. How much would a rusty dagger get me?
Wasn't it the magical one?
No,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure this is like the one you guys found in the like
this is the
abandoned.
one I found in a body.
Yeah, like in that abandoned maze, wasn't it? With the
No, it was
shadows.
in the Lady Luck's thing. It was just in his body.
Oh.
I took it.
I would say for like just a rusted dagger, the guy would like you'd be talking to one of the blacksmiths and they would I guess I'd take it like I might be able to do something with it. I'll give you like because it's all rusted to hell. He's like, I'll give you 10 copper pieces for it.
Sure. There you go.
Uh, anything else? Before I jump over to what I assume was the beast was going to the.
Did I finish reading the book about the Underdark? Feel like I did.
If you want to say you were reading it during your like travel time from.
I know for a fact I sat down to read it twice.
Yeah, sure. We'll say you've studied it enough to retain the knowledge inside.
Cool. How much can I get for a book?
Um, that's a good question. I don't know how much a book is worth in D&D. We'll say they're the like local librarian is willing to give you like 5 silver pieces for it.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. We'll hop to you, Elizabesto, before we go back to Jordan. If she's still here.
Oops, I had myself muted. Okay. Yeah, monies from the guild, please.
Should we break him or follow anything?
So, I just want to get the monies. What do I need to do?
Oh, we need to get the one for the cobalts from the mine too.
Yeah.
But don't forget to pick that up.
Do we have proof of that?
It doesn't say we have to have proof.
Okay,
I mean,
I'll just let them know.
you would assume in the time that you've been gone, because you don't know yet how long you've been gone, but you would assume that the people who work at the mines probably would have went back there by now. But yeah,
Okay.
you go into like the guild hall where all the quests are, and you talk to a receptionist. It is a half elf woman sitting behind the desk.
You can always just tell her that we're the people that did it and try to roll persuasion.
I think you'd want me there.
Yeah.
Well, she's also a bard, so I don't know.
Oh, that's fair.
But yeah, she currently seems to be filling out some paperwork and is not really paying attention to you. So what would you like to do?
Talk to whoever's in charge and tell them I'd like to turn in a couple their wanted list,
There's side quests.
side quests, whatever these things are.
It'd be side quests. Wanted lists is a
Side
whole different
quests.
thing.
Well,
But
okay, their side quest that they have.
okay, we'll say you walk up and get her attention and let her know that you're here to turn in these 2.
Excuse me, madam. I'd like to receive your assistance in turning in these quests.
She stops filling out paperwork that she's doing and ask you, okay, which 2 are you talking about, and or can you tell me your name?
Okay, I tell her my name is Argwin Ildra, and that I was working with the group that is settling in town here. It's 4 of us elves, 2 guys and 2 females. We just recently came into town. We were working on the one for the kobolds in the caves, and for the doctor, and I do believe the little boy as well.
Well, I mean, we do have other adventurers on, in this town who do take quests as well. But as for giving your name, I did get a letter this morning from the town doctor, or the head doctor, Dr. Evergreen, that you got him back safely. So she pulls out a little bag from her drawer and puts the money in that one for that. So we can cross that one and take that one off the board. And as for, she goes down the paper some more. I do see that our dwarf miners that we have that go out to the mine to the east of here, that you were able to take care of the kobold problem that they reported. So she puts another 250. So we can cross that one off, and hopefully that one won't come back again. And as far as you said something about the missing boy, I have no letter or anything about that here.
We just have a lead on anything.
So
I just wanted to get more information about that one.
we're actually looking for a little more information about that one because we tracked what we assumed was the culprit of the kidnapping, and unfortunately we don't have high hopes if it is. So we were hoping that maybe we were on the wrong trail of the wrong creature. Do you have any information you might could give us or glean us? I might have upset the mother.
I mean, as far as what information we have is what we have posted. I mean, we do have other groups that have gone out, and they're currently still out as far as I know, or at least most of them are, and if they are back in town, they haven't reported in. But they haven't reported anything else back to us, so we're with the same information that we provided, that the
Tell her that we think he was abducted by a crow monster.
So it would appear that the culprit we believe was to blame is a giant. I'm not really sure. It looks like it might be a crow, but it's about maybe 50 feet tall. It was holding a large stag in its hands that were very human shaped at the time. It was honestly quite remarkable, but I was a little stunned in the moment, and there was a lot of fighting happening. Didn't really pay attention to it at the time, kind of setting in now.
well, I mean, I can add that on to the posting as a side note for anybody else who comes and looks along and possibly uh wants to keep that in mind.
Do you have any information on the people who might be able to help us further our lookings into this, since we've been so fruitful thus far?
I mean, unfortunately, this happened outside of city walls and not a lot of people were around to see it. So the people who did come forward and tell us their what they saw, we've already relayed that information on the posting. And sadly, nobody else has come forward to shed any light, nor have any of the other adventuring groups uh, reported back in any new information like you just did.
Useless bastards.
Lame.
We could try and talk to the mother.
But
No, I
I
don't
mean,
think
I
it's
probably shouldn't be. I shouldn't be involved in that.
she does hand you the bag with all the money in it, so it is 300 plus I think it was 250.
250.
Yeah.
So that's 550.
Okay, I'll take it. All right. I will come back to you if I need any help. Thank you, madam.
I think it's split up. That's 137.5 a piece.
137.5 each.
Yeah, so 5 silver, 137 gold.
137 each.
Yeah.
Oh, math.
I'm up to 205. Actually, I'm up to 206 because but I have 10 silver.
I'm up to 577 gold.
I spent most of my gold now, but now I'm back up to like 153.
Let's see. There's a bunch of items in the magic item shop.
Yeah, so what would you guys like to do for me? We'll cut back to the three of you guys on your shopping spree.
Yeah, I'd like to join them in that now.
The four of you in shopping spree. I will say, like, in this section, besides the magic shop, they got the magic shop, the, like, place that sells, like, all your standard gear that you would need and whatnot. Apothecary, magic shop, I'll say on like the same building as the apothecary, they have like a herbalism place that sells just like specifically the plants.
I need a spark greatsword.
I want to see that magic shop.
All the stuff that they have in the magic shop is in the magic item shop list handout.
Can I get the multicolored glasses appraised?
Yes, you can.
How much does he charge for appraisal?
Yeah. How much does he charge for the identify spell?
I don't know. I don't even know if the thing has a material cost to it.
It's 50 gold, but it doesn't consume it. It just requires you to have this like expensive pearl.
Will say that they do it for free, but they have you sign a waiver just in case when they identify it, you know, it explodes or does damage to the shop that, you know, you might be held liable.
I'm not signing that.
And if they won't use the spell in the shop, I'm going to stand there at the counter and attune to it.
Let me find these things.
You blind tune to it. It just tell me what it does, or I'm gonna do it.
Straight up, like I'll pay for it, absolutely. But like, you're the magic people. I'm paying you for this service.
The risk is on you.
Straight up.
Weird. This deck of cards has 2 aces. First,
Did I give you a name or did I just tell you multicolored?
Weird. They were like multicolored glasses.
I'm flipping through my big book and trying to find them.
Pair of glasses with multicolored lenses is what I have. We found it like back behind the bar where one of the skeletons was in the Lady Luck dungeon.
I know. I just like. Unfortunately, this shit doesn't go by like just what it is. It goes by name. Of course, this book is fucked like that. Uh, let's see. I might be able to do it this way instead.
I like the animal companion exotic weapon proficiency.
Does that mean that your animal companion is proficient with exotic weaponry?
Yeah, it's in the Saturday night chat. It's like a GIF I found.
Oh. Yes, I agree.
Flail dog. Fear
I
the
want
flail dog.
I want that dog that's wielding a katana from Dark Souls 1 to be my pet.
You are that dog. Just turn into a wolf. Old katana in mouth.
I guess you're right, but it's a shadow blade instead that I can smite with. Just remember crying is a free action.
Oh, here you go.
Yeah.
Oh, I think this one's more shadow vibe.
I'm curious what an AI art generator would do if you put in dog mouth sword.
I searched Sword Wolf and I have been able to get to a large collection of wolves holding swords.
I think the boss's name is Fenrir. Very original, I know.
Okay, there it is. Finally, after fucking looking.
That's the wolf god's name. Like evil wolf god.
Okay. So
This
they
one has
tell
a
you.
master sword.
So they tell you if you're not willing to sign the paper, they will do it, but they are gonna charge you a little bit more than regular, just in case anything does happen.
That's fair. That's entirely understandable. I just disagree with the business practice of making me pay for some weird magic item that I don't even know it does that.
It'll be, we'll say 20 gold to get them identified.
Oof, that's steep.
Well, they're upcharging you because you won't sign the fucking waiver.
Isn't
fair
it without
enough.
the waiver it's 0?
Yeah, without the waiver is 0.
Yep.
Or with the waiver is 0. Without it's 20 gold uptime.
Yeah, here you go. Here's 20 gold.
Okay.
Their
So
entire shop explodes.
At this point, I hope so.
a pair of glasses makes the shop explode.
Glasses of fireball. Trap.
Like,
Okay.
honestly.
So here is what they do. I just snipped it out of the fucking ledger.
They're just color dark vision.
So basically, instead
You
of
can see
seeing the
color in dark vision for
Yeah.
the first 15 feet.
you can actually see in dark vision instead of seeing just black and white.
I mean, I guess it's better than nothing, but it's basically worthless.
I mean, it's a common wondrous item. It's not exactly worthless.
How much are they?
Yeah, how much are the glasses worth?
Uh,
How much value they are?
he's like, I forget who did I make run the magic shop.
Barnabas Tablesby.
That does not sound like a name I'd come up with. Oh yeah, Jack the human. Uh,
Jack the Human.
no, he is a human, but his name is Jack.
Okay.
Jack be nimble.
But he tell you, uh, I mean, if you're wanting to sell them, I'll take them off your hands for about probably 70, 75. About my best offer.
Okay. I hear you're 75. But how about 90? Let's add 15 to that.
Try to persuade this man.
No, too much scrolling. Okay. 11.
Okay, he got 8, and we'll say for just being not above average, fucking person, he doesn't have an amazing, so yeah, we'll probably say you beat him out by 1.
All right.
Reluctantly, he's like lulling it over the idea of growing up. He's like,
It turns out he himself is colorblind. If he really wants him.
he's like, okay, fine, 90, and I go no higher.
Just trying to make a little bit back on that identify. You know how we are. You know how it goes. I appreciate that. I'll shake on it. 90 gold.
He'll shake your hand, and he's just like, well, all you had to do was sign the waiver.
Respectfully, I refuse.
Well, respectfully, I do have to say, I just don't want the shop blown up.
I understand. Thank you very much. And I'll start perusing the shop. See if I want anything.
I will say, from the last time that Den and Vexen were in here, they would for sure notice that there are now cases on everything.
Whoops.
And anything that can't fit into a case is no longer out front. They do have like a list of stuff that is not like out in the front of the store.
Um, let's see. I think the Fogged Fire Charm is Q's, but not super useful.
Exactly.
Any places I might could find instruments or magical instruments? Because there doesn't seem to be anything magically instrumental here.
You would be able to find like regular instruments, but as far as magical ones, if they don't have them here, there is a sign in the magic shop that says you can try to special order magic items and they can try to have them shipped here.
Okay, so can I speak to the shop person, please?
Yeah, he is talking like he just got done finishing up with Jordan. I assume you're near the rest of the party who's all perusing the magic shop.
All right. I approach him. Excuse me. It's a dude, right?
Yep, Jack the human.
Jack the. Okay. Excuse me, sir. Could I ask you to probe into looking for something for me? Maybe, perhaps.
Depends on what it is.
Well, I was just thinking. I am in need of a new instrument. Bagpipes are great for some things, but I just need variety in my life. If you happen upon something magical and an instrument, um, I'd pay you for such an item.
Uh, let's see what rarity these are. He looks at your pipes and he looks back to you. He's like, well, I've been running, you know, I wouldn't say the magic shop here for like so long, but I did back in where I came from. And if you're looking for anything like magical stuff and you mentioned pipes, there is such a thing called pipes of haunting. It's a magical instrument just like your bagpipe there.
All right, do tell me about these pipes.
Well, you play them and people who are like within a certain area close to you have like they have a chance to become like scared of you just from you playing it. From what I've been told, I haven't personally did them myself, but
How much would acquiring these cost?
well, well, for something like that, and it's like above, uh, like normal, just common everyday, magic items that you come across. I would say to get it shipped here and to, for you to be able to buy it. I could probably say around. I'd probably say around 1,000, I guess, somewhere in that price range.
All right, I will get back to you on that one, and thank you for your time. I will be going. I just leave.
Yeah, I should really put in my TM notes. I have on
What
some of this.
other instruments are you proficient in other than bagpipes?
Flutes and lute.
There's also the DOS lute.
There are probably other instruments in this book I have, or ones that I can find online. You just have to let me
There's
look up some stuff.
There's an
I
instrument
gotta
of the
get
bards.
more money because I only have 200 gold.
Well, depending on what I can find, there might be a cheaper option than the Pipes of Haunting, but the Pipes of Haunting are also pretty good for like just a fucking uncommon item. That's why they're a little bit more expensive.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind those. I just need to get monies first.
Was anybody wanting to get anything else from the magic shop?
I don't think I have the money.
Okay.
If he can order stuff, I would
Elizabeth, how much
be
money did you say you
interested in possibly getting stuff if he has them come around.
Elizabeth, how much money did you say you had?
I only have 200. I gotta make 800 at some point.
He like if you tell him what you're looking for, he'll let you know whether or not he can like get his hands on it. It just really depends on how rare the item is.
Right now, things that my guy's interested in is like a robe of useful items, maybe some winged boots.
What rarity are either of those?
Uncommon.
Uncommon. Okay. And because I think I've seen the robe before. The robe just has like a bunch of like stickers on it, right? That you pull off and use the item.
Yeah.
Elizabeth, I just posted a loot in the Saturday night chat.
And then the boots are just like 4 hours of flying,
I'll check it out.
and you regain 2 hours back for every 12 hours they aren't in use.
I would say he would probably be able to get both of those in for sure. The boots might take like slightly longer than the uh robe would, or the
I
cloak.
guess let me know when you get them in.
He asks if you will write down, because we'll just say for the sake of it, that like your house has a number or whatever. He's like, if
Okay.
you'll just put your house number on here when we get those items in, I will make sure to have something either like posted on your door or left in your house that letting you know that we got those in.
Do you guys have any names for our group name? We have to turn that paper in. I posted a couple in chat, but I just had AI generated. It's like Silver Shroud Syndicate, Silver
Wolf Song
Claw,
Assembly.
yeah, Wolf Song Assembly, Silver Claw Society.
I was thinking of like a Wolfgang play on words.
Ah, that would be cute.
Wolfgang.
Yeah.
Like Amadeus Wolfgang.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I feel like the Silver Claw Society one would be like whichever you're gonna call your little cult name that you guys are wanting to have.
Now we should call it the Silver Gift Society because it spawned with him contracting lycanthropy. And we bless people with lycanthropy in the night.
I don't
Let's
think that's really
see.
a blessing, to be honest.
Well, when they join the commune, they'll realize it's a blessing. Everything for the community of werewolves, though.
Let's see.
Oh yeah. Jordan, you said you're done in the shop, right?
Yeah.
Because I know you have, I think, the highest passive perception out of everybody. Even though it doesn't need to be high. I just remembered this. I forgot about it earlier. I was supposed to mention it. Like, once you guys all get done in the shop and like walk out into the street, you would see like posted on one of the sides of the building of like one of these shops, like just in like the alleyway. And there's like a couple of them. Big like things just posted to the side of the wall to say, "The end is near, the end is nigh, death is coming for us all."
So fuck.
Anything else? Just apocalypse screaming.
Yep. It looks like somebody plastered these all along, like along this like alleyway right here. And up below on the bottom it says signs to look out for, like possible things that like whoever put this on there says, like blood rain, the skies darkening, earthquakes, um, tidal waves.
So there's this one, Wolfgang's Silvered Paws Guild. Let's see, the Wolfgang Lunarkin.
That's
The
two
wolf.
on the nose or on the snout, rather.
Oh
Not
yeah,
this one. Wolfgang. The Wolfgang Moonblood Clan.
That's even more on the snout.
yeah. Put that shit in. That way, when the people show up to wonder like why there's so many werewolves here, they'll be like, oh yeah, it's probably those assholes.
The Wolfgang Moon Howlers. Wolfgang Silverfang Alliance. Shrouded Pack.
Pack attack. The Pack Rangers.
You guys would all see that when you exit like the magic shop, all this shit in the alleyway.
Looks like the town crier went crazy, guys.
I mean, from what it looks like, you can tell all this shit was handwritten, and it wasn't done with like any kind of like quality or care to it. It looks like somebody was just like, doing it very hastily on the paper on each of them. Some of it's almost barely legible. Like, if they had any more chicken scratch to it, it just would have been not unreadable.
I don't know, but it may be time for me to go ahead and stop.
Fair.
Yeah, we made it to 3 hours and 31 minutes.
This one's the Moonlit Enigma.
Oh yeah, when is the next full moon?
Well, we just dealt with it like 2 days ago, so like
Yeah,
a month.
fortunately that happened after you guys got out of the Lady Luck dungeon thing, so it passed in real time, which means yeah, a couple days. It
Okay,
just
so
happened.
it's got a while before I transform for the first time.
Yeah, you're good. You don't have to more about just yet.
You don't have to anamorph just yet.
I curse you with anamorphing into the starfish.
I mean, if it's the one from Finding Nemo, that might be all right.
I was thinking more like Patrick Star. Is mayonnaise an instrument?
Where's the leak, ma'am?
Wombo, he, she, wombo, womboing, wombology, the study of womboing.
Who you
Just-
calling Pinhead?
Just all of those. Just put that as the name. Just every single name put together.
I think they'd look at the paper and they'd be like, "No, this is too fucking long."
Just go no game, no life with it. Just write blank.
I mean, since we're stopping right here, you guys have like all fucking week to decide on it.
Yeah, but I mean, what else am I doing right now?
I know. I'm just saying you don't have to pick it
I'm just
right here
spitballing
and now.
ideas, bro.
Wait, what are we deciding?
The group name, basically, the lady who gave him the keys to the house also told him he needs to you guys need to pick a group name that the town can call you by. That way, they can file it on your paperwork for who has the house.
The 18.
Silver Claw Society sounds good to me.